Firstly, I would like to explain why we're doing this documentary. The hope is it will increase the county's reputation. More people will know and recognise what goes on within what it takes to put a team together to enter the Super Cup, or the STATSports Super Cup NI. There's a lot of work goes in from the committee, coaches, parents, obviously players, sponsors. And without all this here, everyone working together, you wouldn't be able to have a team fit and capable of competing in this competition. But we want to cover the various areas of what makes or what goes into making the Tyrone Premier team. So we'll look at the trial process, callbacks, final selection. We'll look at the squad training, team bonding advance, the tournament itself up in the North Coast, the open parade and Coleraine, matches, what players get up to, how the training goes, recovery sessions, any forfeits, and player celebrations, and I hope to have a few interviews with not only with myself, but also with my other coaches, committee members, players, some parents maybe even as well. So that's the plan for this documentary. Now we want to look at the trial process. So the trial process consists of player scouting, open trials, callbacks, and then squad selection. So this year you had just under 80 players register for the Premier section. Of those 80 players, we try and watch everyone at least once play for their clubs. Now this year there was maybe 20 or 30 players we didn't know about prior to the registration. The registration is opening up in January time, so between September, August time to just January time, we really only watched about 40 players, 50 players, because they're the ones we knew about. After that, once players register, we try to get out and look at the rest of them. If we weren't able to watch a player, we spoke to the management, or we spoke to other coaches who got to watch them, just to ensure everyone had feedback on every single player. At the open trials, basically why we hold the open trials is gives us another chance to watch and look at each individual player who has registered. They'll play in teams, matches against each other. So you're seeing maybe some very strong players play against weaker players or play with bigger players. So it's interesting to see how they cope with that. And then maybe after a while you'll realise who are the stronger players, and you might try and put them against each other to see who rises to the top. And likewise with any weaker ones, if a weaker player can rise up and stand out against other weaker players, maybe then you will give them another chance later on in the process. So that's why we hold the open trials. It's just to be fair to everyone, to give everyone an equal chance to showcase their ability. Maybe we watch someone on a bad day, and they just had an off day, maybe they weren't well, or they're retired, or they're sick or injured, or whatever reason. So coming to the open trials gives them another chance just to show what they actually can do. This year we had 2 open trials. We had one in Musa in Cookstown, which is a mid-Ulster sports arena. And then we also had one in youth sport up in Oma. So each one there was about 40, 50 players at each one. So really good turnouts, and the quality is actually very good. It's nice to see players working hard, trying to showcase what they can do and show that they are capable of progressing in the process. After the open trials, then we have the callbacks. So the numbers are reduced down to in around 40 players. These players are given again opportunities to play against each other in matches, and likewise we had 2 of these. One also in the mid-Ulster sports arena in Cookstown, and the second in youth sport Oma. And again, matches, players playing against each other, showcasing what they can do. This is a chance to try out certain players you're not too sure about in different positions, or to play on different partnerships, see how they actually do cope. Callbacks are very enjoyable, as are the open trials, of course, but the callbacks is when you're working with those players are a little bit better, and the quality is a little bit higher. From the callbacks, then you get to just the final stage, which is working with 24 to 28 players. from this group of players, you'll select your squad, your final squad of 18. So that the final stage again, we'll have matches, we'll have the training to test on different scenarios and different situations. But at the end of the day, the players are going to play football matches, so you want to have players which are match ready and know their positions and are capable of playing in matches to a high standard. So that's the process. You recap. You'll have your scouting, your open trials, callbacks, and then the final. I suppose you could call it the final callback or the final cut. So that's the trial process.
Sweeping hamstrings down in front.
Pull off after that one. Off you go after that pass.
we want to look at the squad selection now. So your final squad is made up of 18 players, 2 of which are goalkeepers. That leaves you 16 outfield players to work with. Obviously, picking those outfield players will depend on the formation you use, the versatility of the players, their playing style, and what players can impact the game and have that special something about them. So, selection of the squad, it isn't easy. There's normally, you may know 12 or 13 places you're very happy with already, but it's picking out the final 5 or 6 where it really comes tricky. You may have 2 or 3 players for each place that you're not too sure about, or you'll discuss and you'll look at and analyse closely. So this year it's been extremely difficult now. Even picking players to come through the callbacks was tricky. You didn't want to leave too many out. So quite a few did progress. The final stage as well, even trying to pick the final, I think it was 28 we picked this year, trying to pick them, there was 3, 4, 5, 6 players which arguably you could bring through, but you just had to be a bit more ruthless and say, listen, no, maybe they are a year young, they've got no years development under themselves, they'll be ready for it. Others maybe just didn't show the same commitment or dedication that you would like to see throughout the whole process, so that might rule them out. So the squad selection is not easy. It's not something you take lightly at all, but it's something you have to obviously do. And this year, ideally, we'd like to pick it, have the squad picked for mid-May to give us 10 weeks squad training, which would be super. Us working with the actual 18 players, so the selection of the squad is not easy. To give some advice for those players who have not been successful in this selection process. Listen, being selected for the STATSports Super Cup NI it will not define you as a player or a person. You know, you're 15, 16, 17 years of age. You're extremely young. You have a lot of football ahead of yourself, a lot of development ahead of yourself. Some players just develop quicker than others. Could be a physical thing, or it could be mental side of the game, or just the tactical side of the game. Some players do just develop a little bit quicker. So listen, of course you're going to be disappointed for not being selected or not being given the opportunity to progress to the final stages. However, especially if you are an 03, a player that is 1 year young, you know, use this year as a chance to just put your name forward. You know, any player that is a year young, I keep note of. I know about you for the start of next season. I can watch you from August, September onwards. I can get plenty of good feedback about yourself from your managers or from opposition managers. So coming a year early is vital, and you've done the right thing if you have come a year early, while you've progressed or not, because your name's out there and I do know about you now. If this was your last year and you didn't get picked, as I've said, this process will not define you as a player. There's many as a player has not been selected for this tournament that has went on to play at a high level, whether it be it the Premiership or the Championship or you know, intermediate football. They've went on to reach the level they were capable of and to enjoy their football. So you can use me as the motivation to prove me wrong for not picking you. That's 100% fine, and that's what I kind of want. You know, any player that hasn't been selected, that's in their final year, prove me wrong for not picking you. You know, it's there's so much more football ahead of yourself. Now I just want to offer some advice for players who have been selected. Players who have been picked, you're here to represent your county, your family, your friends, and your school or whatever it may well be, but you've been picked because you're good enough that you're here in American. This is an opportunity obviously for you to push on. You're using this as a platform to our foundation for your future football career. Don't take this opportunity lightly. Work extremely hard. Commit to your sessions, commit to your recovery, your strength and conditioning, the match analysis. There's a lot you have to work towards and focus on. For me, I would say recovery is vital in between sessions and matches. Get your recovery in, be on time for your sessions, listen to myself and my coaches, and trust the process. Trust me to give 100%, trust my coaches to give 100%, trust your teammates to give you 100%, and in return we will trust you to give us 100%. So trust this process, trust what we say and what we do, believe in it, believe in us, believe in yourself, and take it from there. And all the very best, and hopefully you do enjoy the process and the coaching and the experience that lies ahead for you.